Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great day. It's been a great day for me. It's yard selling day and I was able to go out and just check out a few of the yard sales, and I just found some fabulous things and I wanted to share them with you. First of all, I'll start right here. One of the places I went to is a lady that they were moving. She was a sewer and she had a bunch of her sewing things that she was getting rid of. And this is the seam binding, which you use for ribbon in your junk journals. It's just all fabulous. So I got a whole stack of that, which just like made me so happy. Nice colors. This is one of my favorite colors. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but I love that color. Then another place I went to, they had one of these old Sizzix dies, one of the big dies, and it's a star. And I don't have this one, and I like this because you can do a big star, and I cut it so that two of the tips were over the edge so that I can open it up like this. A little card. Tuck that in one of my journals. That'll be nice. Happy about that. This one was one of my delights right here. So there's a gal that she participates in these antique shows and they're not doing it anymore, her and her husband. And so she was getting rid of a bunch of her vintage lace. Isn't that beautiful? And it was on cards like this too. Now look at this one. This is just like so pretty. Oops, sorry. Isn't that just pretty? That's just so old and delicate. So I got that one, this lovely one, this beautiful one. So they're kind of in different shades, each of these, and so it makes it nice. So this is the size of that one. Isn't that pretty? So I mean, all these things, each of them were just so thrilling to just find. It was just a great, great day. These, I don't know if you've ever used these in your junk journals or books that you've been making, but I love them. And so when I saw this box, I was just thrilled. They're the little word cards, and then it's definition on the back. They're just great to tuck into places, and so this was just a thrilling find for me. One of these old boxes. It's great because you can see the original price. It was only $1.95 for this box. Now if you bought something like that, it'd be like 20 bucks. I bought some Greek cards like that. Okay, let me put that to the side. So, also, looky here what I found. The gal that was going out of business, no longer doing it, she had a bunch of vintage gloves. Aren't they pretty? So look at this tiny, tiny little one. It's a sweet little button at the top. Isn't that just like so precious? Some little girl, and you can see her fingers are dirty. I actually love when you see that because it's like, you just think of the life of the person that wore them and what were they doing at that time and what was happening, and it's just so cool. So here's another one, just so soft. This is probably for a teenager. It's pretty little cutouts. Here's another one. This one has the, I think it's that called ruching, something pretty, whatever it is. Whatever it's called is pretty. And look at the edge of this one. Isn't that lovely? Here's another one. This one has beading on it. See that white beading? Isn't that just precious? And then look at this one. These are some long ones with a pretty bow on. I think on the inside it says they were made in England. Yeah, 100% cotton, made in England. I don't know if you can see that. Boom. There. So I was just thrilled. So I was thrilled because, I don't know if you've seen my video before, but this is my fabric book, and I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how at least I do fabric books. And on the inside, one of my first pages, I have, it takes a while to get to it. You got to just undo it and discover it. But I have these gloves. So anyway, it's just all exciting. I think what I might do is try to get an Etsy shop going. I've thought about it before, but then I'll put these gloves on it. So if anyone's interested in it, they're just stunning. Okay, so the other thing is that I got, I have to show you, is some vintage jewelry. Like here's that piece. Here's a locket. Wouldn't that be great in a journal? You can open it up and look at these pieces. Oh my goodness. So let me show you a little bit. Here's two other ones I can just show you real quick. That one I plan on, I think, undoing these parts and then sewing that little individual square onto a book, wherever I want. And then there's this one. I don't know if I can use that one or not. I don't know if I can take it apart. Oh, maybe I could put it on an edge. Anyway, let me show you how I use it too, because once again, I used old jewelry in my fabric book. So like when you turn the first page here, you see I have a brooch. That one's not vintage. I did buy that one at Hobby Lobby, but it doesn't matter if it's vintage or if you can get it, you know, something old looking at the shop. But one of my pages, so like see here, this is a piece of jewelry, this beautiful brooch, and this lady, she did have brooches at her place. I could only just buy so much though. It's like, holy moly. And then the necklace would be right here. So when you turn the page, here's a necklace. So you can see you can use your jewelry in your journals, and they're just a wonderful, wonderful touch. So fun to find those. Let me move that out of the way. And the last thing I want to show you is something that is just always great to use. For 50 cents, I got some rectangular placemat doilies, and I like using those, but I think for me at least they're a little bit harder to find. But the surprise was when I turned it over, when I got home, I found in the back they had oval ones in there as well. Isn't that sweet? So anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you, just this fun little haul of my yard selling and the great things that I was able to find. It's always exciting when you find something for, you know, for your journals, and something that won't just break your back with the cost of it. So I hope you're all having a great day. If you go out yard selling and find something, I would love to see it, share it. So I will talk with you later on another day. I love hearing your comments, so if you have any comments below, I appreciate that. So talk to you later. Bye.